Baba ganoush is often part of a Middle Eastern meal, but it's becoming very popular in Western culture. Eaten as an appetizer, you could also put it on sandwiches and in wraps. This roasted garlic version of baba ganoush has a really smoky flavor because we're going to char the skin before we bake the eggplant. You will need several tablespoons of olive oil, about half a cup of chopped onion, 2 tablespoons of tahini, 1/8 teaspoon of cumin, up to a teaspoon of salt, about a half a cup of parsley, the juice from 1 lemon, it's maybe 1/3 cup, 1 head of garlic, which I'm going to roast. I'm going to cover it with foil, and 1 eggplant. For equipment, you'll need a food processor, a cutting board with a sharp knife, a pair of tongs, a fork, a baking dish, and a bowl. Preheat the oven to 375. Drizzle maybe a teaspoon or 2 of oil on the garlic and another teaspoon or 2 on the onions. Mix them up. You'll put the onions in the baking dish and we'll start those roasting, and cover the garlic clove with foil. Poke the eggplant a few times with the fork. If you have a gas stove, turn on the burner, and we're just going to char the skin of the eggplant right over the open flame. If you don't have a gas stove, then turn your broiler on and continue turning it under that broiler for several minutes till it becomes charred. It'll take between 5 and 10 minutes to get it good and charred. When it's done, take it to a cutting board and cut it in half lengthwise. Place the halves of the eggplant into the baking dish, face side down, and cook for 20 to 30 minutes until it's very soft. After 20 minutes, check the eggplant, and if it's really soft, take it out of the oven and place it in the bowl. Let it cool, but put the onions back in the oven to make sure they're nice and roasted. Once the eggplant is cool enough to touch, we're going to peel all that charred skin off. Squeeze out any excess liquid you have with the eggplant. After 45 minutes to an hour, pull out the onions and the garlic. Cut the top off of the garlic bulb and squeeze out about 4 or 5 cloves worth. Put everything into the food processor and pulse it until it's pureed. Put the baba ganoush on a serving plate, serve with some pita chips or your favorite crackers. Drizzle a little olive oil on top and garnish.